Hi everyone, it's Abhinav from PhoneBunch and this is our first look at the Samsung Gear S2 Classic. Yes, with that rotating bezel. Samsung's Uber smartwatch has finally arrived in India in two variants, the Gear S2 and the one we have here, the Gear S2 Classic. Now this is a more traditional design for a smartwatch. Yes, there's a rotating bezel which is a bit different. I have two buttons here, one to turn the watch on and off, it has an accelerometer as well, and you have a back button as well, which is pretty handy. You also have a heart rate sensor, NFC, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity also come within. The straps can be easily removed and replaced with any 20mm straps which are available in the market, whether those are metal, leather or even rubber if you like. Now let's talk about the main feature of the smartwatch, a rotating bezel which powers the circular UX on the device. Underneath the hood you have a Samsung Exynos processor, TizenOS running on the device with 512MB RAM. The UI is simply superb, it works great with the bezel as well as in general with taps, it is very responsive. Now you have a 1.2-inch display here, 360 by 360 pixels. It is a Super AMOLED panel, so deep blacks and everything looks crisp here. Samsung has already added a good selection of apps. You have Maps, Stopwatch, S-Voice, S-Health, and there are some other apps as well which you might find useful, some sports apps, Nike Plus, and you can see how fluid the interface itself is. Going into about, you'll see the model number, your Bluetooth address and all, and the storage that is available. So you have 4 gigs of storage available on the device when you get it, and you will be installing some apps and watch faces which are again available through the Gear app. Now it's not just a rotating bezel that you can interact with, you have taps and swipes, so it is actually pretty intuitive. You have a task manager built in as well, so there's a lot to play with. You also have a sort of a tiny T9 keyboard using which you can type messages to your contacts right from the watch. It's not that intuitive, but yes, it's still there. And here we have the other Gear S2. Now the debate will be on for quite some time whether you really need smartwatches, but at least Samsung is working on it from a different angle. Now even today Android Wear has far more apps available on its platform. But do we really need hundreds of thousands of apps for our smartwatches? Probably not. Now coming back to the Gear S2, you have a 250 mAh battery here which Samsung says will give 1 full day of battery life, and it supports wireless charging as well along with NFC, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which we have already talked about. Now if we come to pricing, the Gear S2 Classic is already available on Flipkart as well as through offline stores, priced at Rs 25,800. Yes, that is a bit steep, especially if you compare it with the Moto 360 2nd Gen, which retails for a bit less. So is the Gear S2 the ultimate smartwatch that you can buy today? Again, probably not. It's not a mere proof of concept. It's quite intuitive and works as it has been designed to. We'll also take a look at the Gear S2 as well as the Gear VR headset. Stay tuned to PhoneBunch, thanks for watching. Do hit that subscribe button, that really helps, and as always, have a great day.